Alright guys, welcome back to JForce Gaming, and today we have a really interesting product to review, and it's this STERRA 7 water purifier. Alright, so if you guys don't know what a water purifier is, alright, let me just do a quick explanation of what water purifier does. Alright, as in the name suggests, alright, it is a water purifier which purifies water. Alright, and why do we need a water purifier in every household? Is for one simple thing. Alright, so the water when you drink, alright, contains a lot of materials, alright, like billions of bacteria that can't be seen from your naked eye. So with a water purifier, you can make sure that it eliminates all this kind of bacteria, all this kind of different tastes from the water. Alright, so that what you drink now is a very pure and clean water. Alright, because if it's unfiltered and it's not purified, most of water, like I said, a lot of bacteria we can cause like chronic illnesses, different type of symptoms, illness in the future, or you might develop cancer, all this kind of stuff that may develop if you drink those bacteria contaminated water. Alright, so with this, alright, you can really have a really clean water to drink and stay healthy, and it's also very convenient, which I'm going to talk about the features later on. Alright, so if you guys didn't know what STERRA is a local brand in Singapore, and they have all kinds of, you guys know they are very popular for their air purifier. Alright, so they have this is the new lineup from their water purifier series, the STERRA 7. Alright, and this thing is amazing. Alright, and why am I reviewing this? Because of its features to price ratio. It is very worth it. Alright, and every set you buy with, alright, comes with 2 years worth of a filter, so that you don't have to worry about changing filters, alright, for the next 2 years. Alright, and this one comes with free delivery and installations, alright, by professionals. Alright, and when I say professionals, they are really professional. Alright, so when it came to my house to install this filter, alright, they check on my pipes, and they see that the pipe material and the age of the pipe itself is a bit old. Alright, and they wouldn't suggest to drill holes into the pipe as such. Alright, because they scared in the future might cause leakage. So they took the time and opportunity to inspect my other pipe at the other area of my kitchen, and they found it's the same thing itself. So they recommend me to use another non-drilling option, which is really good, because most of the all these type of people, they usually, if they don't really care, they will just came over to your house, just drill, and if it's if your pipe leak is it's your business, not my business, but they take the time to explain to me why it might leak in the future and this and that. So they suggest a different alternatives, which is really professional. I'm really grateful that it might cause future leakage if they were to drill, because of the aging pipe and the material itself. So they are really professional, and I love it. Alright, so without further ado, alright, now let's head over to my kitchen, which I'm going to show you guys the water purifier. We're going to talk about the features itself and all other things that this purifier does. So without further ado, now let's head over to the kitchen itself, and I will show you guys the water purifier itself. Let's go. Alright, so I hope you guys don't mind this weird recording angle. Right, so this is another part of my kitchen. As you can see, this area is a bit small, alright, compared to the other part of my kitchen that you guys see. Alright, but I hope you guys don't mind. Alright, so this is the machine right here. You can see how slim this thing is. Alright, and basically this is the best area to put, because although there's not much space, but because how slim it is, the design, you can fit into any area very nicely. Alright, without taking out any much space. Alright, you can put things on top as well. Alright, so yeah, this is the machine, and the way they install it, they use without the drilling system. So they didn't drill anything, they just connect to the tap with this adapter thing, and and it just works. So no drilling needed, as I say. Alright, so yeah, alright, so let's talk about this thing. Alright, so this thing, alright, so the main thing that you guys will be interested in, because it's a water purifier, so you guys are interested to know what it filters. Alright, so well, because there is so many things that it filters, alright, that's it's hard for me to remember everything on this video. Alright, so let's read it out from a note right here. Alright, so there is actually 8 stages of filtration system inside here. Alright, so let's go through each stage by each stage. Alright, we're going to talk about what things it removes. Alright, so the first stage is basically it removes out any solid particles like your dust, dirt, or sands that is maybe in the water itself. right, when it passes through it, so it filters out that for the first stage. And for the second stage, it removes like heavy metals, including copper, lead, all this, where some of the water you drink might have this metallic taste. All this is because of that. All right, and stage number 3 is it absorbs and removes organic chemical compounds, all right, like a chlorine and disinfectant that probably had been contaminated through the water system in your country, all right, and you know, passes out. And if you drink from that, you know, you might have developed illnesses in the future, all right. And the fourth stage is filters out like bacteria that are harmful, all right, like I say, because water contains like billions of bacteria, all right. So this one basically remove this stage 4, remove like most of the bacterials, alright, that is down to like a picometer or something that's very, very tiny to even see in the microscope, alright. So this thing filters that, so you don't have to worry about drinking, you know, bacteria infected water, alright. And for the stage 5, alright, it removes norovirus presented in water, like all this kind of virus that really causes COVID. I don't know way it's transmitted through water, you might not know, right? So instead it might contain some viruses, which this thing also filter out this kind of viruses to protect yourself, right? And they also for stage 6, alright, they further eliminates pathogens and produces fiber in water that assists in the digestive system. So it also helps you you know, cleans your digestive system, makes you easier to digest and such, which is really, really amazing, and it's good for health benefit. If you guys are very health conscious, this is a really, really great filtration system. Alright, and for stage 7, alright, it removes like remaining odor and taste in the water. So when you drink it, right, they don't have this odor taste. Let's say for example, if you boil water, right, and you drink boiled water, you can still taste a bit of weird taste, alright, probably from the boiling itself, the steam, and you know, the plastic around the kettle or the metal around the kettle. You still can taste some weird taste inside. So this one really removes it. So what you drink down is probably like a mineral water, even purer than the mineral water kind of taste, alright. And for the last stage, alright, it adds minerals into water, alright, that your body needs, alright. So this not just only filter out, you know, harmful bacteria, viruses and such, it's also add in some really great health benefits, health beneficial items like you know, sodium, magnesium, calcium, and potassium into it. Alright, so when the water you drink, it not only gives you health benefits but also a clean water to drink. So this is why I love about this water filter system. Alright, it not only benefits you in one way but benefits you in 2 ways. Alright, and lastly, alright, there's actually one more stages, which is a UV filter. There's a UV light at this tube nozzle here, so when the water passes through, it do one more final filtration. So actually there is actually 9 types of filtrations, so that when the water comes out, what you drink is really, really pure and clean. Alright, so now let's talk about the features it has. Alright, so most of the water purifiers I have never seen with ice cold and cold option. Alright, so this one does have an ice cold option and 3 different type of temperature for hot water. Alright, so this one can dispense up to 6 different kinds of temperatures for your drinking needs. Alright, so on this side we have, this is the volume. They have 110, 250, 500 ml and infinite. Alright, so you can select to which cup size and how many ml of water to be dispensed. Alright, and there's small markings here. I don't think you can see on camera, but there is actually small markings to show how many liters of water being dispensed. Alright, here we have the cold. For the cold option, they have 2 options. One is the ice cold, one is the cold. Alright, so I think the ice cold is about like 5 degrees, alright, and cold is about 10 degrees. So now it's ice cold because it's dark blue. So if I tap one more time, it's turned into light blue, which is cold. Alright, so the 10 degrees option. Alright, they have the self-care option, which you don't have to worry most of the time. Alright, every time when you take water, alright, dispense water, they will also do a self-care. Alright, we're going to talk about self-care later on. Alright, and they have ambient temperature, which is basically your tap water temperature, alright, about 20 degrees, 21 degrees, alright, that kind of range. And they do have hot water, right? They have 3 different types of hot water, and so there's definitely child lock if you don't want your child to, you know, if you tap on it, it doesn't work. Alright, so you press and hold for 3 seconds for it to unlock it, and now you can dispense hot water. Alright, so they have 3 different temperatures for hot water. This is the yellow one, which is the 50 degrees one. It's best for milk powder. Alright, and they have this one, I think it's the 70 degrees one, right, which is for like tea. Right, and they have this is 80 degrees one for like cup noodles, or you want to use it for coffee or this. Alright, they have the 80 degrees one. So they have 3 different, and they have 3 different colors on the ring itself. And if you want to lock it, just press and hold it, alright, and it will lock it itself. Alright, so this is very, very convenient for those who, if you have, let's say for baby for example, right, and if you have like maybe sometimes you have to make milk powders, and if you were to boil water, you have to wait for the water to cool down and constantly measuring the temperature to make sure it is optimal temperature. But with this, you just put the baby bottle over here, press the 50 degrees options, and it came out, and you can let your baby drink instantly. There's no time wasted. Alright, and if you want instant ice cold water, alright, just that one, don't need to refill the ice. It just makes life way simpler. Alright, so this is very, very, very useful. Alright, so we're going to demonstrate the ice cold water function. Alright, so this cup is about 250 ml. So you just put your cup over here. Alright, just select the 250 ml ice cold options. Just tap on it. Alright, and the water will be dispensed, and the flow rate is very, very fast. Alright, this is one of the fastest flow rate I've seen in a water dispenser and a water purifier. Alright, other flow rate is probably like way slower. Later I'm going to show you the other water, the instant hot water dispenser that it has, which takes very, very long to flow out. Alright, which I'm going to show you later. Alright, so you can see this ice cold water, and you can see the cup itself is changing. There's some moisture over here. Alright, there's some condensation happening already, so it is instant ice cold water. Right, and you can see the water is very, very clear. We have this clip over here to show you the 3 different kinds of water. Alright, we have one on the left hand side. We have one is the tap water, so straight out from the tap, and we have the other one which is the boiled water. Alright, and on the right hand side one, the extreme right one, alright, is the STERRA purified water. Alright, so these are the 3. You can see the little comparison. You can see the clarity of the water itself, and if you look closely enough, you can see there is still some water particle even in the boiled water itself. Alright, but for the STERRA one, it is so clear, so pure. Alright, and this is the nozzle where you can like pull up and down. Alright, for like the height of your cup. If your cup is slightly higher, you can pull it up. Lower, you can pull it down. So it's very convenient to use. And this thing is magneticable, detachable, so any stagnant water you can just clean it out and wash it out and just detach it back. So it's very, very simple. Alright, so for maintenance wise, alright, so this thing you don't have to really maintain it, alright, because they have the self-care, so they auto self-maintenance it. Right, so every 72 hours if it's unused, right, they will auto do a self-care, clean through the whole system inside, remove any stagnant water, so that wherever you drink the water is fresh and clean. Right, so you don't have to do a lot of maintenance. Where I see any other brands out there, you have to maintain every 3-4 months to clean this, clean that, dismantle the machine and such, which is very, very troublesome if you are getting this like other brands. But this one, it do it for you. And the only maintenance that you probably need to do is to change the filter itself, and they made it very easy to change the filter. Alright, so at the corner here, alright, you can see this footage over here. At the corner here, alright, there is 3 different kinds of filters inside here. Like I said before, they have 8 different kinds of filtration. So each of filter do about like 3 different types of filtrations. So it's very, very simple. You just have to unlock them. Alright, plug the filter out, the old filters out, and plug back in the new filters and lock it back, and it is done. Alright, and the machine will do a self-flush everything, so you don't have to worry about flushing all this. Alright, and after that, you just close up the back cover, right, and it's done. So that's how easy it is to change the filter. Alright, and yeah, so this is the only, I guess, the maintenance you will need. Alright, so you don't really have to do a lot of things to this. Okay, and everything is done automatically for you, so it is very, very efficient, and you don't have to worry about this and that. And this is why I like about this over competitors, any other water purifiers brand out there. Alright, so this thing has 6 different kinds of temperatures for you, self-maintenance, you don't have to do other thing. Alright, and changing out filters is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and sleek and elegant design, and it basically sits anywhere, and you know, it just complements your kitchen really well. So that's the best part about this over any other. You know, I've seen a lot of water purifiers they advertise, alright, it's really huge, and some is like really take up, like you need at least like this like way even taller space for it, because like the compressor, the filtration, all this is like below, and then the machine's like on top, so it's like, you know, you have to dismantle. It's very troublesome. This thing is one of the best I've seen. It's just a sleek design. Alright, and STERRA claim that this is leak proof, alright, with their leak proof technology, alright. So when you're using this machine, it's guaranteed leak proof, so there won't be any leaking anywhere around here, alright. So it's all contained itself inside here, so prevent any leaking and such. So you don't have to worry about it leaking in the future, alright. So this thing is totally leak proof, so you can have a peace of mind with it. Alright, so if you guys have seen from the demonstration itself, it is really that amazing, alright. And for the price, you can any other competitors out there, I don't think there's anyone that offers this price, and they are even on sale right now. So you guys can go ahead and head down to the first link in the video description down below. Go ahead and check it out and get this for yourself. But one thing I will say that because this thing they require installation, so this system is only available in Singapore, and those who are watching my video in Singapore, my fellow Singaporeans, you guys can definitely get this, which I highly recommend you guys to get this as alternative if you are looking for any other water purifiers out there. This would be the best suitable one for you, and for Singapore, I think this is really a very affordable price, and the features it has is really a lot, right, compared to any other, you know, brands out there. I have seen that, you know, it is not that great, right? And for international viewers, all right, unfortunately this is not available for you, but I think STERRA, they have other products in their lineup which probably like the air purifier or something that probably doesn't require installation. Probably they might ship worldwide. Then go and check out their link. The first link in the video description, go ahead and check out their other products as well, alright? But if you guys want to get this, the link will be in the video description down below as well. You can get free installation, free delivery, 2 years worth of filter, alright, which is a really good deal right now. So I recommend you guys to check it out. And yeah, if you find today's video really interesting, let me know in the comment section as well. And if you guys want more video like this, on me reviewing water filter system or any other thing, let me know in the comment section as well. I'll be happy to do so. And without further ado, alright, hope you find today's video interesting, and this is 𝖩force Gaming. I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
I don't wanna cry.